Welcome to the Senior Health video. This video will talk about 10 morning warning signs that your pancreas is failing without you knowing. Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling something is off even though everything seems fine on the surface? Maybe it is a strange heaviness in your stomach, a wave of nausea after breakfast, or that deep fatigue that no amount of coffee can fix. Most people brush these feelings aside, blaming age stress or a bad night's sleep. But what if those quiet morning sensations are not random at all? What if they are your body's first desperate warning signs that one of your most vital organs, the pancreas, is beginning to fail? The pancreas works silently every day, hidden behind your stomach, regulating blood sugar and breaking down food so your body can absorb energy. Yet when it starts to struggle, the early signs rarely shout for attention. They whisper, and those whispers are easy to ignore until it is too late. Pancreatic failure is one of the most dangerous and often overlooked health issues in America. Many seniors discover it only after years of subtle symptoms that seemed harmless at first. By the time it is diagnosed, the damage can already be severe, leading to diabetes, malnutrition, or chronic inflammation that affects the entire body. But here's the good news. Your body is not trying to scare you. It is trying to save you. Every morning, it sends clear messages that reveal how your pancreas is doing. Recognizing those messages early can change everything. In today's video, we will uncover 10 morning symptoms that may signal your pancreas is in trouble, explained in simple terms backed by leading research from Harvard Medical School, the Cleveland Clinic, and the National Institutes of Health. You will learn exactly what to watch for why these symptoms appear, and most importantly, what steps you can take to protect yourself before lasting damage occurs. Because when it comes to your pancreas, listening to your body each morning could be the one decision that saves your life. Number 1, unexplained weight loss. It often begins quietly. You step on the scale one morning and notice that the number has dropped again, even though you have not changed your diet or exercise routine. At first, it feels like a small victory, but that relief quickly fades when you realize your clothes are looser, your face looks thinner, and your energy feels drained. Unexplained weight loss is not a random event. It is one of the earliest and clearest signs that your pancreas may be failing. Your pancreas is responsible for producing enzymes that help your body break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. When it begins to struggle, your food passes through the digestive system without being properly absorbed. You are eating, but your body is not receiving the fuel it needs. Imagine spending every day working hard, yet never getting paid. That is what your cells experience when pancreatic enzymes are deficient. Studies from the National Institutes of Health confirm that this hidden condition, called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, leads to rapid and unhealthy weight loss, even in people who maintain normal eating habits. A retired teacher named Linda once thought her steady weight loss was simply part of aging. But within months, her strength faded, and her doctor discovered her pancreas was no longer producing enough digestive enzymes. After treatment and nutritional support, her body began to recover, proving how awareness can save lives. Recognizing this symptom early allows you to act before serious damage occurs. If you have lost more than 5% of your body weight in 6 months without trying, your body is asking for help. But knowing this alone is not enough because another silent sign often follows that is far more alarming and easy to overlook. Number 2, greasy and foul smelling stools. The next warning sign often hides in plain sight. Each morning after breakfast, you may notice something unusual when you go to the bathroom. Your stool looks pale, greasy, or oily, and it leaves a film that is difficult to flush away. The odor is stronger than usual, and it feels embarrassing even to mention. Yet this uncomfortable detail reveals a powerful clue about what is happening inside your body. Greasy stools are a clear signal that your pancreas is not producing enough digestive enzymes. Among these enzymes, the most crucial one is lipase, which breaks down fats into absorbable nutrients. When your pancreas weakens, fat passes through your system undigested, floating to the surface instead of being absorbed. According to research from Cleveland Clinic and Pearl's Medical Library, this condition known as steatorrhea is one of the most visible signs of pancreatic insufficiency. Doctors describe it as stools that are bulky, light in color, and malodorous, caused by the fats that your body cannot process. A man named Robert, 71, lived with this problem for years, blaming spicy food and aging digestion. Only after a medical test confirmed enzyme deficiency did he learn that his pancreas had been struggling silently. With enzyme therapy and dietary adjustments, his symptoms improved within weeks. Paying attention to these subtle daily details can reveal what your body's trying to say. If your stool looks greasy or unusually foul-smelling, it may be your pancreas calling for help. But understanding this sign is only the beginning, because another hidden symptom often appears next and can make your mornings far more uncomfortable. Number 3, frequent bloating and excessive gas. Every morning you wake up expecting to feel light and refreshed, but instead your stomach feels swollen and tight, as if you swallowed air overnight. Even a small breakfast seems to make the pressure worse. This constant bloating and excessive gas may feel like a normal part of aging, yet it often reveals something deeper happening inside your body. When the pancreas fails to release enough digestive enzymes, the food you eat is not fully broken down. What remains undigested becomes a feast for bacteria living in your intestines. As they ferment these food particles, they produce large amounts of gas that stretch your stomach and cause discomfort throughout the morning. Medical studies published in major gastroenterology journals show that people with exocrine pancreatic insufficiency commonly report abdominal swelling trapped gas and even visible distension after meals. The gases produced, including hydrogen methane and carbon dioxide, create not only pressure, but also unpleasant odors and cramps. Over time, this can lead to small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, a condition that worsens bloating and fatigue. A woman named Eleanor, 68, blamed her morning gas on milk for years. When doctors tested her pancreatic function, they found the real cause was enzyme deficiency. After enzyme therapy, her bloating vanished and she finally felt light again. If you often wake up bloated or gassy, your pancreas may be asking for help. But noticing this is just the beginning, because the next symptom brings a kind of pain that demands your full attention. Number 4, upper abdominal pain radiating to the back. It often starts as a dull ache under the ribs, a discomfort you might mistake for simple indigestion. But as the days pass, that ache begins to travel, wrapping around your upper abdomen and sometimes reaching your back. This is not a random pain. It is one of the most telling signs that your pancreas is inflamed or damaged. The pancreas sits deep in the upper abdomen behind the stomach and close to the spine. When it becomes irritated or diseased, the pain it produces is unique, deep, and persistent. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, this pain tends to appear in the morning, often after breakfast. During the night, your pancreas rests, but as soon as you eat, it receives signals to produce enzymes. If the gland is damaged, that sudden demand for activity triggers inflammation and discomfort. Many describe it as a tight band of pain that can last for hours and worsen with fatty foods. A patient named Henry once thought his morning back pain came from poor posture. But after several weeks, the pain intensified, and tests revealed chronic pancreatitis. With medical treatment and a low-fat diet, the pain gradually subsided. Persistent upper abdominal pain, especially in the morning, is never just a simple stomach issue. Yet understanding this still is not enough, because another sign quietly follows one that changes how your body feels with every meal. Number 5, early satiety and feeling full too quickly. You sit down for breakfast feeling hungry, but after just a few bites, your stomach feels heavy, tight, and full, as if you had eaten a complete meal. This strange sensation is called early satiety, and it often signals that your pancreas is struggling to keep up with digestion. When your pancreas does not produce enough enzymes, food remains in your stomach longer than it should. The process of breaking it down slows dramatically, causing pressure to build and sending false signals to your brain that you are full. Doctors at the Cleveland Clinic explain that this condition often appears alongside exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, leading to reduced appetite, bloating, and unwanted weight loss. The food you eat lingers in your digestive tract, unable to move efficiently, and the longer it stays there, the more discomfort you feel. Over time, this problem can create a dangerous cycle. You eat less because you feel full too soon, yet your body continues to lose essential nutrients, weakening muscles and energy levels. A retired nurse named Carol ignored this symptom for months, thinking it was simple aging. Once diagnosed and treated with enzyme support, her appetite and strength returned. If your meals leave you full too fast, your pancreas might be asking for attention. But this is not the last warning, because the next sign quietly steals your energy before you even start the day. Number 6, morning fatigue and general weakness. You wake up after a full night's sleep expecting to feel rested, but instead your body feels heavy. your limbs weak, and your energy completely drained. This deep morning fatigue is not the usual grogginess that fades after coffee. It is a persistent exhaustion that follows you through the morning and often the entire day. The reason may lie in your pancreas, the organ responsible for turning food into usable energy. When your pancreas fails to produce enough digestive enzymes, your body cannot properly absorb the nutrients from what you eat. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that this malabsorption leads to chronic weakness because your cells are literally starving. Proteins that should rebuild tissues, fats that should supply fuel, and vitamins that support metabolism all pass through unused. In addition, chronic inflammation in a weakened pancreas consumes more energy, leaving you depleted even before the day begins. Patients often describe feeling lightheaded, shaky, or unable to focus on simple tasks. A man named George, 69, thought he was just slowing down with age until his doctor discovered severe enzyme deficiency. Once treated, his morning strength returned. If every morning feels like climbing a hill with no energy to spare, your pancreas may be struggling silently. But as concerning as fatigue is, the next symptom reveals something even more alarming that your body cannot hide. Number 7, cold intolerance and feeling unusually cold. Have you ever noticed that everyone else in the room seems comfortable while you are shivering even under a blanket? That constant sensitivity to cold, especially first thing in the morning, can be a subtle but serious sign that your pancreas is not working properly. The pancreas helps your body digest and absorb nutrients that fuel metabolism and generate heat. When its enzyme output drops, your system cannot extract enough calories or vitamins from food, leaving your cells starved for energy. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, people with chronic pancreatic insufficiency often lose subcutaneous fat, the natural layer of insulation beneath the skin. Without this protection, the body loses heat faster. At the same time, malnutrition lowers metabolic rate, meaning your internal furnace burns less efficiently. This combination causes you to feel cold even in mild temperatures, especially in the morning before you have eaten. A woman named Doris, 74, used to wrap herself in sweaters during summer mornings. Her doctor later discovered severe nutrient deficiencies caused by enzyme loss from pancreatic damage. After enzyme therapy and better nutrition, her body temperature stabilized. If you find yourself always cold while others are not, your pancreas could be struggling to keep you warm. But this chilling sign is not the end, because the next symptom turns your mornings into a battle against nausea and discomfort. Number 8, morning nausea and queasiness after breakfast. You sit down for breakfast ready to start your day, but within minutes a wave of nausea hits. Your stomach feels unsettled, your appetite disappears, and even the smell of food becomes unpleasant. Many dismiss this as mild indigestion, yet recurring morning nausea is one of the strongest signs that your pancreas is struggling to release digestive enzymes. When the pancreas is weak, food entering the stomach and small intestine is not properly broken down. This undigested food irritates the digestive tract, sending signals of distress to your brain and triggering that sickening feeling. Studies from gastroenterology research confirm that enzyme deficiency can lead to post-meal nausea because the stomach must work harder to process heavy, unbroken particles. The discomfort often appears right after eating, particularly breakfast, when the pancreas suddenly shifts from rest to activity after the night's fast. Some people experience queasiness, others mild cramping, and a few even vomit. A senior named Helen ignored her morning nausea for months thinking it was stress. When doctors tested her pancreatic function, they found enzyme output had dropped drastically. After proper enzyme therapy, her mornings became calm again. If breakfast often makes you feel sick instead of energized, it may be your pancreas sending a cry for help. Yet this is still not the full story, because the next sign affects your blood sugar and puts your entire body at risk. Number 9, blood sugar problems and morning glucose swings. You wake up feeling shaky, thirsty, or strangely hungry, even though you have not eaten yet. These are not random sensations. They are red flags that your pancreas is losing control over blood sugar regulation. This small organ has two vital jobs, producing enzymes for digestion and hormones like insulin and glucagon that balance your glucose levels. When pancreatic damage progresses, both systems begin to fail, and the first signs often appear in the morning. According to the Cleveland Clinic, when the endocrine function of the pancreas weakens, blood sugar can swing unpredictably. Some people wake with high glucose levels, experiencing thirst, blurry vision, and fatigue, while others face low glucose episodes marked by sweating, trembling, and confusion. These fluctuations are early indicators of a form of diabetes caused by pancreatic damage, known as type 3C diabetes, different from type 1 or type 2 because it stems directly from pancreatic failure. A retired carpenter named Frank discovered this the hard way after repeated dizzy spells each morning. Tests confirmed his pancreas could no longer produce enough insulin. With treatment, his levels stabilized, but the warning was clear. If your mornings bring strange hunger or weakness, your pancreas may be struggling to balance your blood sugar. Yet even this is not the final clue because the last symptom reveals damage that reaches far beyond digestion. Number 10, morning muscle aches, brittle nails, and hair loss. When you wake up sore, your muscles ache for no clear reason. Your nails chip easily and your hair feels thinner than before. It might seem like normal aging, but these are deeper signals from your body that point to chronic nutrient deficiency caused by pancreatic insufficiency. The pancreas is not just about digestion. It is the gatekeeper that allows your body to absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, along with essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc. When enzyme production drops, these nutrients pass through unabsorbed, slowly starving your cells. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that long-term malabsorption can lead to bone pain, muscle weakness, and brittle nails. Low vitamin D and calcium weaken the skeletal system, while a lack of protein and vitamin A damages hair and skin. Many seniors notice these signs months before any stomach issues appear, making them easy to overlook. A woman named Grace, 66, began losing hair and felt aching legs every morning. She later discovered her pancreas was failing to produce key enzymes. Once treated, her strength and hair health improved dramatically. If your mornings bring unexplained aches, weak nails, or hair loss, your pancreas may already be crying for help. And when these signals come together, they form one clear message your body can no longer hide. Every morning, your body speaks to you in quiet ways, and now you know how to listen. From unexplained weight loss to greasy stools, from bloating and fatigue to nausea and muscle pain, each symptom is not just random discomfort. They are signals that your pancreas may be struggling, and by recognizing them early, you have the power to protect your health before damage becomes permanent. Awareness is the first step toward healing. If several of these symptoms sound familiar, do not ignore them. Talk with your healthcare provider about a pancreatic function test. Ask about enzyme replacement therapy, and make small daily changes that truly matter. Eat balanced meals, stay hydrated, limit processed foods, and support your body with nutrient-rich choices. These actions may seem simple, but they can change everything. Your pancreas can recover, your energy can return, and your mornings can once again feel light and strong. Remember, your body's not turning against you, it is guiding you. Every symptom is a message of hope, not fear. The earlier you act, the faster you can reclaim control of your health and your life. If this video helped you understand your body better, please save it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel for the newest updates on senior health and nutrition. Together, we are building a community where knowledge saves lives. Stay curious, stay aware, and look forward to our next video, where we will uncover simple daily foods that keep your digestive system strong and your energy steady after 60. Because every morning is another chance to listen, to act, and to heal.